Ever feel like the cruise line is always two steps ahead of you? Like, no matter how carefully you plan, they've already figured out a way to squeeze more money out of your vacation? Well, that's because they have. Cruise ships are basically floating cities, designed to distract, upsell, and trap you into spending way more than you intended. And most passengers walk right into it, but not you. Not today. In this video, we're breaking down 15 cruise hacks the cruise lines seriously hope you never find out. These aren't just helpful tips, they're game changers. They'll save you money, get you secret upgrades, and help you cruise smarter than 90% of the people on board. Let's dive right in. Never prepay gratuities. That's like tipping your waiter before you've even tasted the food. The moment the cruise line has your tip money, your leverage is gone. What happens if your steward disappears or your waiter forgets your drink order night after night? Too bad, you already paid. The smarter move is to opt out when booking. Then you can adjust tips later at guest services based on the service you actually receive. In fact, many seasoned cruisers swear the staff treats you better when they know you haven't prepaid, because their tip still depends on your satisfaction. And if you really want that VIP treatment, tip in cash. A crisp $10 or $20 handed to your room steward on day one sets the tone for excellent service all week. Same goes for bartenders. They'll remember your drink and make it stronger. Still, some folks argue that removing automatic gratuities shortchanges the behind-the-scenes crew, the cooks, dishwashers, laundry staff. That's why many pros do a hybrid approach. Leave the automatic tips in place to support the whole team, then tip extra in cash for outstanding service. Bottom line, convenience costs you control. Know your options and use them. Now, let's talk about outlets. You're probably packing your phone, tablet, smartwatch, camera, and let's be honest, that hair straightener you said you wouldn't bring, but totally did. Cruise cabins often have only two outlets. One's usually behind the TV, the other buried under a lamp. And here's what they don't tell you. Power strips are banned, even the ones without surge protection. Bring one, and security might confiscate it faster than a smuggled bottle of tequila. The fix, a USB charging hub. These are cruise legal and let you charge multiple devices at once. Get one with at least 4 ports. Bonus points if you bring a power bank. Just make sure it's under 100 watt-hours and doesn't have built-in surge protection. With the right gear, you won't be fighting your cabin mate for the one usable outlet. Now, about that unlimited drink package that sounds like a dream. It's not. Most cost $60 to $100 per person, per day. And if one adult in your cabin buys it, they usually make everyone else buy it too, even if your travel buddy barely drinks. The math, at $70 a day, you'd need to down around 7 cocktails daily just to break even, every single day. Plus, many packages exclude premium liquor, add service charges, and some even cap the number of drinks per hour. Want to beat the system? Check for pre-cruise discounts online, moderate drinker, skip the package and just pay as you go. Often you'll save a bundle, and if all you want is bottled water, soda, or specialty coffee, there are separate cheaper packages for those. Here's one people often overlook, the interior cabin. It's the cheapest option, but that bargain might put you right under the nightclub or directly above the gym, where people drop weights at sunrise. Not exactly peaceful. Here's how to win the interior cabin game. Look for rooms in quiet areas, midship, between 2 passenger-only decks, and especially those with unusual shapes on the deck plan. Some of these weird cabins actually have more space for the same low price. Bring a battery-powered nightlight and a small clock so you don't wake up thinking it's 3 a.m. when it's actually noon. Let's talk about the embarkation day buffet. You've just boarded, you're excited, and what does everyone do? Stampede to the buffet. But here's the thing, that buffet is chaos. The food's been sitting for hours, the salad is wilted, the pizza, rubber, the crowd, exhausted and hangry. Instead, drop your carry-on in the room and check if the main dining room is open. Many ships quietly serve lunch there on day one. Fresh food, table service, no mobs. Or hit the smaller grill spots or pizza counters that are still open, but way less crowded. Want better food the whole cruise? Time your meals right. For breakfast, the sweet spot is 7 to 8 a.m., after the early risers, before the late sleepers. Dinner, either be first in line when they open, or go after 8 p.m., when the rush is over. Even buffets have rhythms. Arrive 30 minutes after opening, food's fresh, first crowd is gone. And if you really want to eat like a pro, follow the crew. They know exactly when the good stuff hits the line. Speaking of food, don't fall for the trap of thinking your only options are the buffet or the main dining room. There are hidden gems all over the ship. Late-night pizza spots, deli counters, pasta stations, poolside grills. And most of them, totally free. Room service breakfast, often free if you keep it basic. Imagine sipping coffee on your balcony while everyone else fights over the last croissant. Now, here's something almost nobody thinks about. Your cabin peephole. It's not as private as you think. Under certain lighting, someone can actually see into your room through it. Fix is simple. Cover it with a sticker, Band-Aid, or buy a cheap sliding peephole cover online. Want even more peace of mind? Bring a portable door lock. These little gadgets wedge into the door frame and prevent anyone from entering, even with a key card. You probably won't need it, but why? Take the chance. Not all cabins are created equal. Want a quiet one? Avoid being under the pool deck. That's where they drag lounge chairs around at 5 a.m. Avoid above the theater. Avoid being near elevators, laundries, clubs, or even kids' areas. Noise bleeds through walls more than you'd think. Best location? A room midship, sandwiched between two passenger decks. No crowds, no noise, and less motion too. Let's talk photos. You're walking to dinner, suddenly there's a photographer waving you over. Just one quick pic. Later, you find it in the gallery for 25. Blurry, mid-bite, and awkward. Skip it. Instead, take your own photos in the same spots. The grand staircase, the sunset deck, formal night. Just ask another guest or crew member to take it. Use portrait mode and boom, pro quality shot, $0. And now, let's talk about that colorful drink of the day. You know the one. Cute name, tiny umbrella. Supposedly, special. Yeah, it's special all right. Specially designed to boost the cruise line's profits. Most of these are made with bottom-shelf liquor, sugar-heavy mixers, and barely any alcohol. They cost about $1.50 to make. You're paying $9. Instead, ask what's actually in the drink. Or, better yet, order a cocktail you actually like. Mojito, espresso martini, whiskey sour. Something real. And if you really want to win, make friends with your bartender early. Ask what's fresh. You'll often get better pours and insider tips. Now, picture this. You're attaching those flimsy printed luggage tags the cruise line made you print at home. You fold, maybe staple them, and think you're good. But then they go through conveyor belts, carts, rain, and boom, the tag is gone. Your bag is lost. You're stuck wearing your airport clothes for 2 days. The fix? Buy clear plastic luggage tag holders. Or DIY it. Cover your paper tags with packing tape. And always put a second copy of your name and cabin number inside your suitcase. That way, even if the outer tag vanishes, your bag still finds its way to you. Let's fast forward to the end of your trip. Everyone is lining up at 6 a.m. to disembark. Stress, crowds, luggage chaos. You don't need that. The pros? They disembark last. The buffet is quiet. Lounges are empty. You get one last peaceful coffee while everyone else rushes around. And your bags, sitting there, easy to spot, no crowd. Unless you have an early flight, there's zero reason to be the first off the ship. Now, here's a cruise myth that needs busting. That "do not disturb" sign. It's not a force field. Cruise security can and will enter your cabin if needed. Noise complaints, wellness checks, maintenance. They don't need your permission. It's not to invade your space. It's for safety. Oh, and never leave your cabin door open at the same time as the balcony door. Creates a wind tunnel that can slam the door so hard it injures people. Real issue, real injuries. Be smart. Before we get to the final tip, if you're still watching, you're officially a cruise insider. Smash that like button, subscribe for more hacks, and comment Cruise Insider so I know you made it to the end. Okay, the last one, the creepiest one. Cruise lines track you. That cruise card in your pocket, it's got RFID tech built in. Same with those wearable wristbands. The cruise knows where you are at all times, when you enter your cabin, when you order drinks, how long you stand near a shop. They say it's for safety, and partly it is, but mostly it's marketing. Hang out near the spa too long, and suddenly your cabin TV is offering you massage discounts. Go to the bar 3 times in one day, Get ready for drink package upgrade offers. Use it to your advantage. You can track family members through the cruise app. And if there's ever a dispute over a charge, your activity log proves where you were and when. Privacy doesn't really exist on a modern cruise ship, but information, that's power. Now you've got it. Cruise smart, spend less, sleep better, and never fall for their tricks again. See you on board.